Hi, Sagittarius, you know the drill. Away I went talking and nobody's there. All right, so this is your Harsh Truth reading for February 13th through the 27th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. We have the High Priestess here, and I'm talking away, and I said I feel like this is, for some of you, it could be that that psychic link that you feel with your partner, that connectedness, that, you know, better than that ethereal spiritual connection. But I before I laid this out, I had said that I felt like some of you were starting to go dark, starting to not to the dark side, but starting to shut down, starting to pull away. You're keeping outside appearances the same, but you're starting to kind of it's weird. It's like you're starting to become secretive, only not so that everybody else knows it. You're starting to do your own research, or is there some kind of realizing things are not as they seem goings on internally now. So there might be the outer appearances being kept the same, but there's a lot going on in the soulscape as far as like reconciling what you know to be true versus what someone might be trying to tell you, or what you thought was true, things like that. Like there's a lot. Okay, well, that's what this is. And I swear I was looking over there when I was talking, but that's what this is. This is the past coming home to roost, and you're making your own assessments and judgments and decisions based on that. And I think that involves looking behind the green curtain, so to speak. Like, I think it involves you looking at what really is, instead of wishful thinking, instead of trusting what everybody else says you should be feeling or what you thought was true. It's like you're really wanting to see the truth. And part of that is relying on your intuition to do so, because I think emotionally this might be a bit difficult for you. And you know, looking at the emotional overlay when we look at memories, it's like that just makes more questions, right? So anyway, so I think that you're hoping for the same with the partner that you might feel very connected to. If that's not the case, this is you withdrawing, starting to withdraw so you can make some decisions, so you can review the past as objectively as possible. I really feel like you're trying to just be like, look, this is it. This is the last time I want to go through this. So let's, do this the right way. We're either going to move forward, or I'm either going to move forward or we're going to go back. And if we go back again, we can't keep going through this crap. We can't, whatever patterns are here, we need to address it. I don't care how long it takes, but I can't keep going through this crap again with you. Or, well, yeah, basically. I always hate to get too harsh, but sometimes, I don't think you want the connection and the commitment with the person anymore, or at least that's not on the table right now. I think it's more important for you to get clear of the drama and the patterns and release the past. And even though you might feel karmically or psychically connected to this person, judgment's a karma card, clearing the air, whatever cost, is more important to you than maintaining the longevity of the relationship at this point. Being free from drama and trauma it's like the scales have tipped. Before, it was like this was more important to you, the connection, the longevity, the marriage. Not that it was more important, maybe it was just assumed. It was like, oh yeah, we're good. Whereas now it's like, you know what, I don't care if we break up or if there's a divorce. We need to get really clear on some stuff here. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. What's this judgment about? Is it somebody stepping out on the relationship? What is it? There's been an ending because somebody was lying or cheating or betraying. So there's been a betrayal. There's been some kind of, and I feel like some of the betrayal is known, and you're going to be finding out about even more. The more you uncover the past, the more you reconcile, like, hey, Saturday night you said this and that, but actually I just found out this and that, or, she's going to tell you this, or he's going to tell you that. So I think this is about a life in review and looking at things and reconciling the past in more ways than one, like patterns, as well as we need to get real clear on the facts with each other, that sort of thing. This is done in private, though. So like I said before, I don't think this is you working something out with somebody just yet. I think right now it's you gathering the facts and reviewing everything and realizing that things were not as they seemed. But I don't even think that you want to review it with the person now that you think about it, because look at this over here. You don't want that committed, connected partnership of longevity. You're like, I'm going solo and I'm going to do my own research and I'm going to work this out on myself. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, let's work this out. I don't think you trust this person anymore. I think that's why you've gone secretive, or that you're keeping this whole internal investigation to yourself. What's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? It could be Virgo. Oh God, I better not say that out loud because then I'm going to get stuck on Virgo. And this is for Sagittarius. Okay, 9 of Cups and the King of Wands. So that could be you, Sagittarius. This King of Wands. It could be male or female. Gender doesn't matter here. But point is that this is you showing up, and this is about. I think this is you realizing that in order for you to be happy, to get what you want, you have to be in charge of it. You have to take the leadership role. That you are not. You no longer feel with this discovery, with going inward and kind of this review of the past and this relationship, whether this is a separation from somebody or you're actually broken up. It's not just a break, it's a breakup. You value knowing what's what more than you do the connected, committed partnership. And I think you're realizing that true longevity and safety and security is going to come from you creating that for yourself, you taking charge and creating that for yourself. Okay, so wow, what's this Three of Swords about? Well, it's obviously about heartache, but why? What happened? Well, okay, there's been cheating or betrayal. Do I really need to go there? Probably not. What's this Three of Swords about? Wow, 2 fours. Pulling back, shutting down and pulling back. All of a sudden, it's like just hunkering down, self-preservation mode, retreat, withdrawal, secretive, mysterious, not engaging, shutting down. Same thing here. I mean, this is going inward and soul searching. We have got somebody that's completely withdrawn from a situation due to heartbreak about being betrayed or deceived in a relationship. There's been a significant ending. And it's really kind of, it's just really, this is someone going through the process of looking at everything that's happened and trying to find the truth and relying on their intuition to do so. And they have probably secreted themselves away or are not involved in any kind of contact with the other person. And this is you, or whoever this is, if I'm not talking about you. Yeah, because you don't believe in fighting for this anymore. You don't want the drama. You don't want to be controlled. And you certainly don't want to be manipulated or someone to have the advantage over you. Because right now, committed connection, you're raw. You're raw right now. And anything with committed connection, partnership, whatever, would equal control and manipulation. Because you're really going through it emotionally right now. So you don't want any kind of commitments, entanglements. You're still sorting out the past the past. So for some of you, it might not just be one relationship that did this number on you. It might be a couple of them, and hence the overarching review here. It's like, okay, I'm looking at all relationships, and they all kind of have the same theme, and I'm trying to reconcile everything and realize part and their part. And we've got you here independently. This is a 9. This is a 9. So let's see, what else do I got? I got 2 9s, right? Do I have 2s? Yeah, 2 2s, 2 9s. So 2 2s is agreement or accord, and 2 9s is receipt. So I think, okay, so what that speaks to me is you're going through this process of plumbing the depths and soul searching. And I think when you come out of it, you're going to have an awareness and understanding. You're going to be like, okay, I see how everything played out. I understand my part in it. I understand why I keep attracting the same type of women or men, that sort of thing. There's going to be an understanding because you're going to have all the knowledge. You're going to have a firm understanding because you've really done your due diligence about wanting to figure out why things keep happening the way they have, or why things happened in this one relationship the way they did, either one. Either way, you're coming out of it more knowledgeable than you went in. So this is someone staunchly, independently by themselves and preferring that. And they're really quite happy with their independent, with the independence and the solitude. What's this 9 of, okay, so these 2 just fell out. We got the High Priestess and the 5 of Cups. So again, going inward and trying to process emotionally this heartbreak, this whole past situation or situations. There's a lot of disappointment and loss, and you're really trying to plumb the depths and understand everything. Really wanting to rely on your intuition and connect to source or your higher power to help you through it, because you're really going through it emotionally. What else for this Nine of Pentacles? Yeah, you don't want to be any security to be had. You're going to provide for yourself, and it's going to be staunchly on your own terms. Then it's almost like you're making this agreement. Okay, for now, the next time around, if there's any kind of commitment or connected partnership, it's going to be on my terms. I'm going to create my own security. I'm going to be doing what I feel is best for me and myself, and I'm going to take some time to make decisions. I'm not going to be rushed. I'm not going to be dragged along on this whirlwind romance where everybody thinks whatever, and it's like, and then I end up here. I don't think so. It's going to be on my terms. I really need to understand what's going on before I proceed with any offers made to me. And it could be also that you're kind of feeling stuck where you are, or it's a choice to be stuck because you're really processing here. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hello. A life situation or event in review. This is lovingly accepting and releasing a painful memory. And sometimes it's about childhood trauma, childhood memories, things like that. And that could be what's playing out here. I mean, that would actually kind of make sense if this is a grand scheme review here of overarching, like, oh my gosh, a lot of what I'm going through now, I'm still not healed from what happened way back when. This is someone, literally a life in review, and you're trying to process and emotionally deal with and then release issues from childhood or past situations that caused you pain. So you're on the right track. If that's what you're doing, keep doing, because when you're going through hell, best to do it quickly, right? Keep moving. But it is a process, and this is confirmation that all of this soul searching and plumbing the depths and the pain and the heartache and the review, whether you like it or not, is necessary, and you're doing the right thing and you're on the right track, even though it's painful. I'm sorry. Sagittarius. Okay. Discovering, illumination. So things will be illuminated. We got the moon. No, it's the Hermit. Where was it's the High Priestess. I thought we had the moon, but it's the High Priestess with Pisces or Cancer. This review and when this death happens, it's an emotional death. It's like things that you assumed were safe, solid, and secure. Everything has changed. It's basically, we have a tower moment going on here, and it's kind of looks like that. If you can see, like, the tree and it's up in flames, but things are being illuminated. You're realizing things, you're discovering on a grand scale. I mean, you're really going through it, Sagittarius, and you're really realizing what's what and discovering that harsh truth. I mean, if there ever was a harsh truth reading, holy cow, this is it. You've got nothing but review here and being guarded and independent and processing. And I wish I could offer more words of comfort, except for just keep doing it, because you're on the right path. You're supposed to be doing this. Things will be illuminated for you in time, if not already. But as you process and go through it, you're going to understand. But I know it's painful. It's like I want to give you an atta girl or an atta boy. Just keep going. Surround yourself with some friends that can be supportive of that, right? Okay, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. Don't give up, please. Okay. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. Take care.